Good morning world, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't posted in a couple of weeks. I have been not really doing anything, just not been very inspired. So I am taking on a challenge called the Pantonechallenge2020. So there's 100 postcards in here, and each day I am picking out a card and I'm going to be painting either inspired by that colour, maybe the name of that colour, or just painting whatever I feel like painting. So today we're starting with Winter Wheat, which is this lovely soft peachy colour. I saw this challenge on Jenny Journal's YouTube channel. She's someone that I follow on Etsy and YouTube and Instagram. She's an incredible artist, and apparently this is originally the challenge was set by Big Blue Tang. It seems to be only this year it's sort of become a challenge. Some people do the full 100. I am sticking with 30 for now, and we'll see how I go. So today I'm starting off with this sort of shutter cottage overgrown painting. It's a difficult texture to work on. It's quite a shiny surface, but you just have to work layer and layer, and I'm using gouache so I can kind of get in a bit thicker with more colour payoff, although I do start to get the hang of the material I'm working on. When I started painting these bricks, I did think it would just be sections of little sporadic subtle bricks, and I ended up spending about an hour hand painting in every single brick. So throughout this video you're going to see the first 5 days of my challenge with a different song for each challenge. So I hope you can just sit back with a cup of tea and listen to the music and watch these time lapses of painting, and maybe it just gives you some inspiration. If you want to try this challenge, I'll leave a link below for the postcards. I got them off Amazon for £14. So pretty worth it, and I am hoping to sell these in my Etsy shop. I wish I was sat inside that cottage, in the middle of nowhere, in an overgrown cottage, just sat in a garden drinking tea and painting. That's the vibe I need at the moment in my life. What about you guys? to day 2. I was feeling very inspired after yesterday, and I feel like this is really getting me back into painting. So I didn't want to pick up the first card because I'd already seen it the day before, so I decided to shuffle them all up and pick one at random. I am in love with this pink cactus flower, so obviously I had to do some cacti. I did a whole project on them at university, so definitely in my comfort zone. This was a little more illustrative and loose and maybe a little cartoony, but not too bad. I kind of wish I'd have done something a little more realistic, expressive, like a real close-up of a cactus flower just blooming from the cactus. But I still love this one. And my washi tape matches with little succulents on. It's very satisfying things. Definitely found it easier to work layer by layer, really putting it down thick, because gouache can be reactivated with water. So if I was doing really thin layers, as soon as I put more paint on top, it would pull all the colour off of the card. So definitely working with a thicker consistency made this a lot easier, and using the bottom of a pencil, and I had to get my really tiny paintbrushes out. I really did love this one, but finally moving on to day 3, I might have spent most of my evening searching on Instagram for the hashtag Pantonechallenge2020. Gave me tons of inspiration, also tons of shame because I felt like I wasn't adequate artist. So this time I picked another random card and was inspired by a girl on Instagram. I'll tag her below, Hannah Shilliday. I'm hoping I've pronounced that surname correctly. She had done the 100 days, and she had these beautiful artworks of beach scenes and waves and water, and made me a bit inspired. I've not really painted landscapes and water before, so I figured had to have a go. And it's harder than it looks. thought this one was pretty successful and definitely looks like waves on rocks, so I'd say that was a win. I'm gonna be posting these on my Instagram page at 5 days at a time. I don't want to flood my feed with lots of little paintings every day. So after yesterday, I'd flipped everything upside down, so all I had to do was pick one off the top, and I had no idea what it was. I really sat down for quite a while thinking what to do with this grey. I was really just not sure what to do, and it took me a while to get to this sort of ethereal cloud, like nebula, fantasy. I don't know how many other words I can name it, but these purpley clouds. I did find it really hard to blend on these cards because you're using such thicker paint, and gouache works better with water. So I'm going to go get myself a watercolour sketchbook tomorrow and hopefully have a play with some actual gouache painting, whereas this was very experimental. I also cracked out my Posca white paint pen so I could add some sparkles, because life is always better with some sparkles. So this one is definitely my sort of vibe, and on day 5 I took a complete 180 towards my mum's sort of style. So this beautiful rich rust colour really got me thinking about lemons. I don't know why. I just decided that this background colour really would lend itself to a far more detailed painting. So I went in with these lemons, and it kind of resulted in a very arts and crafts William Morris type painting. And actually I'd say it was one of the best of the 5 when it comes to detail. But it took 2 hours. It took the longest out of all of them. So yeah. am sorry to say, but this one has already been purchased by my mum. She would not let me put it on the shop. So if you are interested in these originals, they will be on the shop. However, in the future I may sell them as prints if there is the interest. So let me know down in the comments which one is your favourite, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see me paint. This channel has definitely become more grounded into lifestyle and art, so there are lots of creative videos coming up, and hopefully lifestyle when everything reopens and I have a life again. So we'll see what happens. But I hope this video has inspired you or relaxed you or has got you interested in trying this challenge. If you do, don't forget to tag me in any photos on your Instagram, and don't forget to use the hashtag Pantonechallenge2020, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm very impressed with these 5 that I've done, and I'm looking forward to continuing to create another 25. I don't know if I'm doing 100 yet. We will decide. Until next time, keep safe, keep smiling, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.